Well, what do disabled people consider full-time employment, full-time work? Stand-up comedy. What are the three things that people in wheelchairs are afraid of? Standing frames, stairs, and anal sex. It's a killer on the ankles. Yeah. Well, I hope you're all having a very good evening tonight. And I know what you're all thinking. Josh, you're in an electric wheelchair, that must be a dream come true. You get to go anywhere you like, you get to go to the park, you get to go to the cinema, you get to go anywhere, you get to go to Halfway to Heaven. It's an S&M club in London. But seriously, it's a great place. Honestly, they give you free blowjobs for free down there. It's amazing. Take that, little plus. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, great savings, no fuss. You can sit that right up your fucking arse. Yeah. Well, I also like to go to the cinema a lot. I used to go to the cinema a lot. Well, actually, I say used to. I go to the cinema a lot with my friend Bradley. He's here tonight.
Hey.
Nice to see you, Bradley. We went to go and see this film once called Blink Twice, and it's a thriller, and it's directed by Zoe Kravitz, who's mostly known as an actress. But it's basically about these women who go on this island with these sort of like big entrepreneur men. And I don't know why, but when I was sitting in my cinema seat, I get to sit in the disabled section, and it was me, Bradley, and two other people in there, an elderly couple. And I don't know why, and this happens to me a lot whenever I go to the cinema. Heck, it happened to me quite a couple of times while I've been doing this, where I've just had a very severe case of the ASS. Does anyone know what an ASS is? Arse Sleepers Syndrome. And it's literally where you are sitting down and you are about to adjust yourself in your seat. Oh, I'm about to have one now. Literally feel the most excruciating pain. Honestly, it's like being fisted by the fucking Winter Soldier. It's that bad. So you're kind of sitting there going, Lewis, you've really done it this time. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And I literally just had a really horrible case of the ASS while I was watching this film, and I did my thing. And the couple behind us was like going, "Hey, Beryl, that fella down there's having too much of a good time down there." And it was literally in one of the most inappropriate sequences of any film, where there's a bunch of very upsetting scenes, which I won't spoil. But yeah, that doesn't make you feel good when you're basically seeing a very intense scene and all of a sudden you have to adjust yourself in your seat because you're having a case of the arse sleepers syndrome. It's pretty bad. So it's really terrible. Is anyone a fan of wrestling in this house? Yeah. Oh, you're a wrestler. Oh, call me after the show.
I'm wrestling a kid tomorrow.
Oh, sorry about that. I'll be somewhere else. I absolutely love wrestling. I have my favourites, The Undertaker, John Cena as well, all sorts of different good ones. And I like the ones with a lot of muscle. I really do love men with a lot of muscle. And you know, they do that move where they would grab someone from behind, like under the legs, and then they would just like sort of roll them on their backs, and they would just start to, hold their legs up, and their legs are sort of like folding outwards or folding inwards. I like to imagine, whenever that happens, that a wrestler would just slip his fingers between his shorts and give him a bit of a four-finger shuffle. And when they go 1, 2, 3, that's not the raw play, ladies and gentlemen. That's how long it takes for you to pull on a guy's cork sword before he comes. yeah, that's what it is. An athlete, more or less. But yes, yeah, I actually had a couple of fans here at the very front row, or at least one fan. And yeah, I don't know where he's gone, but he actually he came up to me before the show and he said, "Hi, Posh Josh, how are you?" Hi, how are you? That's great. Yeah. Well, I thought we left. I thought, oh, I'm on next. You don't have to leave. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's wonderful. But yeah, I'm also I've just been. Well, I'm gonna give you a couple more interesting jokes. How do you circumcise a homeless man? You kick his mother in the chin. And I have another joke. I've just completely froze. It's really hard coming up with this new material, but yes, I have. Oh, thanks. Whoever that was, ghost. But yeah, I have a interesting thing where I just basically riff on things. But yeah, I had a really good time tonight, and I hope you guys too. Travel safe and have a very good evening.